chicken breast, chicken broth, water, taco seasoning, macaroni, garbanzo beans, pasta sauce, tomato paste, whole tomatoes. Chopped. Guess who? I definitely don't know what I'm doing. But let's just mix shit together and see what we get. In a large saucepan, this is large. Chicken broth. 1 can of chicken broth. Minus the drops that you splattered all over the stove that you just cleaned an hour ago. 2 cups of water. Minus the 3 or 4 drops that splattered out as you were pouring it. Bring to a boil. And when the water and chicken broth come to a boil, gently add your macaroni. Gently. And you stand here for 10 to 12 minutes until this is al dente. You stand here for 10 to 12... Fuck. You stand here for 10 to 12 minutes until the stuff boils to al dente. It's like watching water boil. Imagine that. We're watching fucking water boil. Consumer tip. Don't hang the instructions over the fucking stove when the damn water's trying to fucking boil. Now that the pasta's almost come to a boil, it's already at a boil. Now that the pasta's almost al dente enough, turn it down to simmer and start adding shit to it. And now that your instruction sheet is totally fucking saturated with boiled water, that would be steam, and you wipe off the microwave because the fucking steam has gotten everywhere. Safety tip, don't touch the fucking microwave handle. It's hot. Add taco seasoning mix, pasta sauce, and garbanzo beans. I'm not going to drain any of this shit because the water will add to it. And I'm going to rearrange it. I'm going to drain a little bit. Garbanzo beans. Pasta sauce. What have we learned? Metal gets hot. And as you noticed, I did not drain the pasta. Now, I'm only adding half. This shit might get too spicy. Keep it a simmer, but I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. And a thwop of tomato paste. What is a thwop, you may ask? This is a thwop. Thwop. Into the sink. You keep stirring and you keep stirring, and hopefully the steam that is collected on the microwave is not going to drip down and water down your soup. As if it wasn't watery enough. Let's taste test this to see if I have to add more of that shit. Yes. Hot. Spoon that I stir my tea with. Seasoning's fine. I'm draining the tomatoes. Or perhaps I still need to cut them. I definitely need to cut them. Because I don't want big honking ass chunks of tomato in my shit. Fast enough so the juices don't roll out on your stove. And you put them back in. You put this little fucker into the sink. Bowl into the sink. Chicken I am going to drain. So I ended up fucking draining everything. If I'm careful, which is generally a rarity for me, I can slice up these little fuckers while they're still in the can. Chicken. Continue. Into the sink. Trash. Tasting spoon, mixing fork, cutting knife. Into the sink. Tomato paste. I am so gonna fucking cheat here. I'm gonna add a little more for good measure. Another thwop. Then I'm gonna put this in a bag. A sealed bag. Because an unsealed bag would be about as useful as a cheesecloth guardrail. Slide my slippers out of the way, because they make a lot of fucking noise when I'm walking around on this floor. Okay, so it's not a soup. I think all the soup wound up on the microwave. That's more like actual Johnny Marzetti. Into the trash. Sorry, Chloe. You ain't getting any of this shit. There's no chocolate in it, but you ain't getting any of it. You ain't getting it. You aren't getting any of this shit. So this is more like a Johnny Marzetti with a Hispanic feel to it. So it's a Juanny Tartoodle. Johnny Marzetti and a chicken tortilla. So we let this sit for a little while. On medium, come up to a simmer. Right. Medium, medium, high. That fucker's boiling. So we have this sit on medium for a while. Then we'll taste it. Now that you've let this simmer for an hour because you lost track of fucking time, it should be somewhat edible. Little portion, because this shit's dinner too. You can serve over tortilla chips, though that's a shitload of carbs. You can top with sour cream. If we had any, I would. Or we can garnish with Monterey Jack. That we have, but I didn't shred any. The old standard, Parmesan. Just a little bit. Or a lot. Because it's cheese. Mix it up a little bit. So basically, it is a fucking mess. It is Johnny Marzetti meets chicken tortilla. Forget it. Leaving out the tortilla. And it tastes like Johnny Marzetti and chicken tortilla. I'm gonna finish this, edit the show, turn that off, and save it for dinner. Bye-bye.